Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Billionaire Island. This was a surprisingly really good book. I expected it to be like, all right. Nah, this was really good. Whole bunch of emotions, undulating waves, gonna get you thinking happy, gonna get you thinking, holy crap, that's sad. Another one like, wow, that is really messed up. Dude, this is a wild book and I love it. Ahoy Comics does the publication here, and one of the things I like about Ahoy Comics is that if you want that virgin cover, boom, virgin cover. Enjoy. Let's get to talk about who made this comic book. We'll talk a little bit more about the comic book itself. So this issue is just chapter 1. Mark Russell does the story. Steve Pugh does the art. He also does the cover. The colors are done by Chris Chuckry, and the letters are by Rob Steen. There's also another story in here called A Cultivated Lady, and there's also a preview story in here called Ash and Thorn. That's one of the things I like about Ahoy Comics also, is that they're always willing to give a chance to future writers, future artists, in order to get a story or even just a caption, a short story, published, so that, hey, you're officially published now. Hopefully this helps you to get more work, maybe with us, maybe on your own, who knows. But there you go. I really like that they do that. I do wish that more comics did that also. Pia Guerrera did the variant cover and Todd Klein did the logo. All right, so this was, like I said, surprisingly good, man. You got this island for billionaires, and the only way you can even see the previews for this freaking island is once you put your credit card, not your credit card, your account number through, so they can verify that you have the funds that you need in order to actually get here. So this isn't for millionaires. If you only got like $900 million, you better sit your ass back on the freaking carpet, man, because you are not going to be going to this island. You better take out a loan. So, what do you call it? This is, I wonder if the island, the idea for this island came to Russell by thinking about the freaking helicarrier. You know what I'm saying? It's basically an island that there is no attachment. This wasn't made by a volcano or something like that. This is a man-made island, and it floats. Also, for you climate change enthusiasts, it actually rises and lowers with the sea level. That is, it feels like they thought of everything. But of course, when you can afford to have a super immersive, I should say, focus group, hey, you know what I'm saying? R&D for months. Anyhow, there's also a guy whose family was hurt by these billionaires because they just don't really care about the little people, right? So they wound up making a heck of an enemy. Now, there's a lot of fun stuff in here also, besides that, like, really traumatic stuff where it's like, it's graphic and you're looking at this like, dude, not cool. And this poor guy, like, they created the Punisher to go after these guys. But there's also some funny stuff in here. Case in point, the waiting room. Look, I'm just saying, when you get to the waiting room, don't let the door close behind you. That's my only advice, all right? This is my only advice. After that, you are on your own. You are on your own. This was, my friends, a seriously good book. Now, I just had Mark Russell on an interview 1 week ago, but I also had Richard Pace on the interview too. I didn't know that Mr. Russell was also going to have this book coming out. He mentioned it. We didn't, there were two aspects to that. We didn't have time to get to it because I didn't want to keep them. And it came up, but then it just moved on. And I'm not here to start asking a bunch of questions for them to start rattling off and answering. No, it's just a conversation, and they decided where everything was going to go. And it didn't go to talking about this book, unfortunately. Just a quick little, hey, this book that's coming out. I kind of wish he would have at least said, hey, it should come out next week. Same publisher as Second Coming, which I think is cool. But anyway, yeah, with Mr. Pace being there also, I didn't want to go overboard with the whole like, well, so you're doing a solo project also. I wouldn't have done that to Russell. I don't want to do that to Pace. So, yeah, there's that. Maybe one of these days I'll ask him to have a conversation about this. Maybe when that trade paperback is coming out too. Who knows? But, I don't like to bother people, so we'll see. One of the downfalls of being shy. Anyway, so this was honestly a good book. You want to go out and get a book that's just no attachment to superheroes, no real superheroes at all. You just want something that's going to be fun and yet still get you involved. Bang! I think I got your drug right here. I'm saying, the first one ain't even free. You gotta buy it, but it's worth it. I'm getting silly now because I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go. But I'll talk to you guys later. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.